You are extremely favored by God on semen retention. God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. God's within all of us. We know this. God literally favors you on retention. If you are on retention, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. Stay to the end because I got something for y'all. Jim, it's gonna really enhance the benefits you get on retention as well. So stay to the end and hit the like, subscribe button. But you will be truly favored by God when you're on semen retention. And this is no joke. This is probably one of the biggest and most prominent things I noticed. Ooh, I did a little drift. But that's probably the biggest and most prominent thing I've noticed when I'm on retention. It's really snowy out today, y'all. But when you're on retention, God literally gives you your way. Like, even when things feel like they're not going your way or things are not going your way at first, things always end up going in your favor when you're on semen retention. I'm currently on 48 or 49 days of retention. I haven't checked the tracker. I have a tracker app or something like that, but I'm almost 50 days, whatever. And I've been making a video about what I've been experiencing over the past 50 days as well. It was prominent, but I will say this is one of them, bro. You're extremely favored by God. Like, your finances, there's been situations where man, I needed to pay a bill or something was not going well in my favor, and then something would happen and then God, it's just situation will happen, it's nothing but God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some situation where it's the only way this situation could possibly go well is if God were to have some say in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I really noticed. Man, when I was telling you on a previous video, how I was driving in the snow and it was really bad and everybody was fucking crashing. Somebody got into a car crash literally 3 minutes prior to me getting to that road. And it was man, if I became any slower, if I left the house any quicker, that would have been me, And I was rushing to get out the crib that night too. It was insane, man. God literally favors you because you're doing the right thing. You're holding your life force energy, your sexual energy literally increases your personal vibration, your aura field. Your aura field literally increases. I'm currently on my way to work right now, but everything kind of just flows, everything you say off your tongue, everything that comes to your mind, it flows. And especially if you're doing the things that the things and the habits that make you a better person or make your vibration rise, you're going to the gym, you're eating well, you're trying to get your diet right, you're journaling, all these different things play a part, bro. And it makes your results of life increase. Your luck generally goes up, and that's why I said it's connect to God, because God puts you in situations where your luck and fortune is in your favor. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed I get the most business opportunities with my TikTok and YouTube and Instagram when I'm on retention, man. I've seen my Instagram go from 0 to 20K followers in a month simply because of me on retention. I've seen my diet improve tremendously since I've been on retention. It not only did my diet get better, but it also increased my mental clarity because I've been eating the right foods, man. And it's just a game changer because there's situations too I've had recently, personally, that I won't disclose too much on here. But that would have happened when I wasn't retaining, would have low-key had me in my head. I've been overthinking. I'd have been stressed out because I'm a person where I've been I'll get caught up in trying to control things. You know what I mean? Being a control freak, and I want things to go a certain way. But retention has been allowing me to let go of the need of control, let go of the need to know how things are going to work out. And with that being said, God is also blessing me with having faith, because having faith is not knowing how things are going to work out. Having faith is allowing things to fall together. And since I've been having that, God's blessing me. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the biggest things I really, really noticed, for real, man. I'm really ahead of the game because I'm not worried, and it's attracting more to me. You know what I'm saying? And law of attraction works in your favor too in all this regard, because when you are somebody who's on retention, you become a little bit more detached, bro. I'm not detached to anything. I'm completely grateful and content with what I have in my life, my home, my relationships, my car, my health, my mindset. And I realize that all of these things are literally improving now. They're literally improving at a fast rate now that I'm on retention, simply because I'm grateful for all the things I already have, And God's giving me He's giving me the tools and the skills, and He's honing on them now. God's revealing to me what I'm really gifted at, what I really, really want to get out of this life, and what I really want to do. That's another thing. When you get favored by God, God talks to you directly. You hear God more, because sometimes when you're in a low vibrational state and you're in your lower nature, you're constantly drained and releasing. You're not connected with God as much as you are when you are holding your seed, because when you're releasing, you tend to be in a lower vibration, so you succumb to the lower vibrational things of the world. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the Bible they say not to release and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? They say I don't really know the Bible verse. I'm not really well versed, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, a man that's an idle mind, he's more success. He's more, what's the word I'm looking for? Successful. He's more let's just say this, he's more vulnerable to distractions and the evil getting to him. But anyways, when you're on retention, bro, you're not distracted. You're not around low vibrational things as much, and you don't get as swayed by those things, which means it keeps you in a certain frequency, in a certain mind frame where you have clarity. And when you have clarity and your mind is quiet, you can hear when God's talking to you. Your intuition, your higher self. You get an idea to create a video, to start a business, to call somebody, or to say something, it literally tends to be a divine thing. If someone calls you when you were thinking about them, or you might be talking about something, you might hear it on the radio. These are all signs that God's aligning you with, that you're aligned with God. And when you're on retention, this happens at a heightened rate, bro. Like, I see so many repetitive numbers, 555, 12, 12, 333. These are all signs that you're on a certain frequency that's aligned with Source. Source literally talks to us through our physical human constructs, because sometimes, an angel and like God's not going to come in a physical form and as an actual being and talk to you, because you might get fucking shook. But God might talk to you through people, music, signs, numbers. That's what these things are here for, right? So when you're on retention, you're going to notice that your luck and all your ability to attract things you want in your life increases. That's what comes with God favoring you, because when you're God's favorite, you get blessed on a high level, and people around you see this. And this is what God wants. God wants people around you to get closer to God, so you bring people closer to God, so God blesses you. People see that you're getting blessed financially. People see that you're a lot more disciplined. They see that your skin's glowing. They see that your mindset is right. They see that you're speaking with conviction. They see that you have a good relationship. They see that you have a good relationship with people around you. They see that you're a pretty happy person, and this makes people wonder, like, what do they have that I don't? That's not what people think, because when you're a natural happy person in a world that's cruel as fuck and snowy and it's winter, and wherever you're at in the world, and life doesn't look ideally in the physical, but you're still happy, people want to know, like, what does that person have? Are they rich? Are they successful? Or do they have a relationship? And really, it's just you have a connection with God, man, because sometimes your relationships might not be going the best, your business might not be doing the best, but God's within you, so now you feel aligned, you feel perfectly fine, man. And this is one thing I really like to hone in on, because I notice that I am a lot more like intentional, like a lot more in the present moment. Like, I'm here now. Because it's very easy for me to like get out of the present moment and think of what I got to do next, what I have to do next, because I'm very like task oriented, like getting shit done throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on my way to work right now and shit. I do security, easy pay, easy money, bro. It's easy money. I'm creating financial freedom for myself, but obviously me doing security, this is just a boat to get me there. Who knows where I go next? But this is something I noticed too. Guys are opening other opportunities for me. Security is not the only thing I'm going to be doing. It's not the only thing that God wants me to do. God's calling me something new right now, and I'm not going to speak on it or disclose it, because I just made a video on TikTok saying how you don't need to speak on your dreams. You don't need to speak on what you're going to do. Just do it. Me speaking on here is me prematurely letting an idea out, and it can fuck up my plans or may deter where I'm going with that. But if it happens, it happens. You guys will for sure know. But when God calls you into a new lane of life and a new challenge or a new level, you have to listen to it, because that new level has something that you need as a key to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? It's like a key. In order to get to these new keys, you have to go to new doors. You can't get new keys, or you can't open new doors with the old keys, So God's take you to places that will allow you to get those new keys, so we can open these new doors that are going to have a new you, a better mindset, a better way of seeing the world, stronger body, stronger mind, stronger connection with God. And I'm telling you, man, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, people treat you different. People respect you more, man. Nobody want to fuck with you. When you want a God's protected ones, bro, I promise you, you walk in the most fucked up neighborhood and your doors are unlocked. Nobody will touch your damn car. No one even look at you. You might just go in a store that somebody was just there like 2 minutes ago on some crazy shit. They won't even talk to you. It's because God has protected you. God has his hand on your life, bro. I'm telling you, you walk with like a orb of protection around you, bro. Like, you don't have this sense of worry, because you know that God got you. There's been situations, bro, where I'm like, man, this should look like me nervous. People looking at me questionably. I have a pretty nice car. Motherfuckers looking at my car, and they might have ill intention, but something don't make them do it, because, bro, God has his hand over my life. And that's a real thing. Spiritual protection is a real thing, bro. And you will get spiritually attacked a lot when you're on semen retention. Because you gotta realize your aura is bright. So like the enemies, the evil spirits in the spiritual realm can see you. You're bright. You're very highly ranked. You talked about a lot in the spiritual realm, especially if you're someone who practices high street retention, because you start to increase your spiritual rank every time you go on long street retention, because you're increasing your spiritual withband, your spiritual like sense. So that's why I always tell people, bro, when you're in retention, bro, don't ever get discouraged when you feel like people are being negative towards you, or people are trying to discourage you, because that's just the enemy trying to get to your mind, because the enemy sees that you're glowing, you're growing, and you're following through with God's plan. So just stay focused on your journey, man. Stay aligned, and you'll see how things start to fall together for you, because you know you're favored, man. You don't have to do the most. You don't have to try super hard. You don't have to stand out, because you already do. You already are seen, whether you believe it or not. You are seen. They can see your greatness. They can see how aligned you are. They can see how in tune you are. So you know, that's just extremely important, man. But that's one thing that I've been doing, bro. Like I've been really like seeing like how blessed I am, and just journaling more about it, like journaling how grateful I am for just the little things, because that's one thing that I noticed too. Like you will become extremely grateful for the smallest of the things in this world, bro, because you realize that they're from God. You know, you have the thing that you once asked for and prayed for. So semen retention allows you to get closer with God in that regard. And I tell people all the time, man, people that get extremely successful, they always talk about how God's at the pinnacle of it. And it's because it's true, man. Like when you connect with source, you know, the source, God, universe, the number one energy that is running through all of us, you will get the fruits of this life. You will get the best things. God doesn't want you to be poor. God doesn't want you to struggle. God doesn't want you to be in lack. God doesn't want you to stress and worry. But sometimes these situations are necessary for character development. Sometimes they're meant to help mold you into the person you're meant to be. And that's one thing I realized, you know. So when you can allow God to mold you and give you the elixir of life, which is your life force energy, you will start to see that you will get blessed on a level that's beyond the normal and average person. You know what I'm saying? I see myself walk through this life, and I'll be in the same room as somebody, and I'll get called in line first somewhere, or I'll get favored by the clerk because, I don't know, they just wanted to, or somebody might, hey, you know what, you owe $1, just keep the $1. You're all good. Shit like that, bro. Like, the world wants to help you out. It's like you're a walking earth angel, you know? You have a divine presence. And if you guys are someone who say today, I want you to understand I have a free 2.0 man blueprint guide in the description. If you guys tap into that, there's a meditation there that really helps you step into the 2.0 version of yourself. So you really harness the energy of semen retention, and you can use it to transmute, to really step into your highest self. If you do that for 7 days, you'll see that the things in the version of you that you are trying to attract will become 10 times faster, bro. I created that free for y'all, man, because I know that some men need it, and I got a free community too. Like, if y'all want to join it, it's a free community. It's called the Inner Order for the chosen ones and men that are on retention. Man, y'all got to be around the men that are on this journey. Keeps you motivated, keeps you inspired, and keep you consistent, man. So if this video did resonate with y'all, I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what day you're on, some experiences you guys had with God on this journey, and keep retaining, man. I got more videos for y'all. You know, we're dropping daily every day at 1 p.m. So make sure y'all stay tuned, Alchemist Gang. I love y'all. I'll see you next video. Peace.